afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida. Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Marcell Ozuna is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Second, first baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Hosmer around first on his way to second now. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double. Here's Wil Myers. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Myers.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Wil Myers goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Chopped weakly to the right. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin.
This one's flared out toward left. Burns has it in his sights, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Set to get his day started, Cole Calhoun. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Digging in, Freddie Freeman, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Tulowitzki for 1. On to the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Troy Tulowitzki.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Swing and a liner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard on the ground toward short. Hechavarria has it. On to first, and Haps rolled him now, 2 away. Here's Jonathan Schoop now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Balbuena will put this one away. Stepping into the box, Logan Morrison. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Logan.
And he gets swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Line toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And not in time as the run scores. So striding forward now, Maikel Franco. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Ozuna. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book. But it's not a strike in baseball. Not in the big leagues anyway. What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Marcell Ozuna.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Freeman's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Freeman is there, and they breeze through this half. Stepping up to the plate, Adeiny Hechavarria. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's a ball he just missed. Breaking ball right in his wheelhouse, Matt.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Cole Calhoun waits on deck. A little bouncer. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in once again, Cole Calhoun. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers ranging back. He gets there. Digging into. Try it again. Will Myers. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Myers.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Stanton has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Now a flare out to left center. Calhoun over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now with the side. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single in his first try.
Right fielder.
4-1.
Giancarlo Stanton.
The 1-0 delivery. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Third baseman, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Logan Morrison. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. This is pulled into right. Myers is there, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He hit a sac fly earlier. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Realmuto waits on it. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Maikel Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Franklin Gutierrez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. A base hit in his first trip. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Ready now, JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate. Striding in, Billy Burns. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. The throw will go to third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Ready for another shot now, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's running towards second. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Luis Valbuena. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Here's Echeverria now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hechavarria.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Now batting.
Ready once
Center
again,
fielder,
Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin
No hits in 2
Kiermaier.
trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Moustakas is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Cole Calhoun. He comes in
Left
1 for
fielder.
2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Calhoun.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Burns is there. And that's the 3rd out. Ready once again, Eric Hosmer.
Leading
He'll
off for
start
Kansas
things out
City.
now in the top half of the
First baseman number
6th.
35.
And
Eric
this is drifting
Hosmer.
foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Will Myers.
Right
He
fielder.
comes in 0 for 2
Will
thus far.
Myers.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there. 2 gone. Ready for another
Third
chance.
baseman, number
Mike
2.
Moustakas.
Mike
0 for 2 here to
Moustakas.
start the afternoon. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo
And
Stanton.
leading
2
off
base
for the
hits,
Rays.
both singles to this point.
Right
This is hit
fielder,
high in the air out toward left center.
Stanton.
Burns has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Stepping in and
Third
ready for
baseman,
another
number
shot,
5.
Freddie Freeman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter. 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in
Now
once
batting.
again, Logan
First
Morrison.
baseman.
He tripled earlier,
Logan
making him 1 for 2 in the ball
Morrison.
game. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the ready for another shot now. Franklin Gutierrez.
Leading off for
A hit
Kansas
in
City,
2 tries so far.
Designated hitter.
Up and away to
Franklin
start the
Gutierrez.
inning. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Lifted into center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He hit a sac fly earlier. Chopped weakly to the left. Freeman takes it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was a ground-out victim last time up from the stretch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable even.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. The 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is foul right side. The 0-1 on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Here's the 1-2. There, this one's for Moustakas at third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready now, Luis Valbuena. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is fouled straight back. Duffy sets. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. At the plate, Eric Hosmer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Will Myers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Valbuena takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The third baseman,
Mike Moustakas now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This one skied out toward right. Stanton has a read on it. And the inning is over. Here's Echeverria now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around, but
0-1.
But it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Myers. 1 down, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip, and it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now a flare out toward right center. Calling for it. Stanton looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Tommy Hunter answers the call.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 49.
Brandon Moss will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started. Tapper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Jonathan Schoop now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Hit hard on the ground is short. Echeverria's there, on to first, and that's your ball game. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Freddie Freeman. What a performance he turned in. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Kansas City Royals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So stepping in, Charlie Blackmon, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Nolan Arenado is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a liner, and that is in there for a two-out base knock. Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive. In is Gerardo Parra. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Gerardo Parra.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely. Here's Mark Reynolds trying to cash in here on this two-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with two away. And that misses for ball one.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Moustakas is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Eric Hosmer.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Ozuna.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. No one out with a runner at second. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Mike Moustakas. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Parra moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
The right fielder, number 5.
Dribbled to the right side.
Gonzalez.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, David Dahl. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now in the box, Brandon Moss. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Moss will head for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A bullet to first base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Into the box, Jonathan Schoop. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Popped high in the air. Hoffman is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, JT Realmuto. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. To third. Arenado's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gerardo Parra. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. And there's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Ready for another chance? Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gonzalez.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a high pop-up. Moustakas is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trevor Story. He singled his last time up. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably won.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Billy Burns.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Parra arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Third baseman,
man at second here with 2 away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Lifted in the air to center field. Blackmon is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. This is lifted out to left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. A base hit in his first trip.
Lucroy.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Scorched to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off the 4th for the Royals, right fielder.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Riding in once again, Brandon Moss. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. This one's flared toward left center. Parra moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Tulowitzki comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez going back, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Tulowitzki is on his way home. And he is in there. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Number 17.
Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. In the dirt here. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There he goes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parra is after it, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon. They'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Center fielder, Charlie.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here comes another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Nolan.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Myers is under it. He's got it 1 away. In is Gerardo Parra. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit sharply toward the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Here's Mark Reynolds. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Reynolds.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Parra rounds the corner and is headed home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Ryan Butcher is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Carlos Gonzalez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. For Reynolds, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. No, the call is that he trapped it. Throw won't get him. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. A hit in 2 tries so far. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. On the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, David Dahl. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
David Dahl.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Stepping up now, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Center fielder, Billy Burns.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fly ball heading for the alley. After it is Blackmon. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. And he is in at third base as the Royals are in business here with a leadoff triple. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. High in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's safe. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Skied into straightaway right. And Gonzalez will put this one away for route number 2. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Blackmon will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Lucroy, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jonathan Lucroy.
On the ground up the middle. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Heading out toward shallow right. Myers is under it. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Lifted the other way to left center. Burns is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire this. Ready for another chance? Will Myers. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a flare out toward right center. Gonzalez over to his right. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Brendan Moss. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out to right. Gonzalez giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Gerardo Parra. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Tyson Wolf will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Moustakas in foul ground. 1 away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. Striding in once again, David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Schoop. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Popped up. Reynolds is going to get there, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, JT Realmuto. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Center fielder number
Digging
14,
in and looking for more, Billy Burns. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. And this is fouled at the plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
My goodness. There's another one. 7 foul balls in a row. You just don't see at-bats like this.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Lucroy gathers, and that ends the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Jonathan Lucroy.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Push softly over toward the right side. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Myers is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Blackmon.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Ozuna. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Nolan.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Eric Hosmer.
Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now batting, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
And Gonzalez will put this one away for round number 2.
Third baseman,
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. That's lifted the other way out to left. Parra sprinting after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In is Gerardo.
Leading off for Colorado, the left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Lifted into center field. Burns is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mark Reynolds. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
The right fielder, number
First
5.
pitch of the at-bat.
Carlos
There's a
Gonzalez.
high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now a swing and a ground ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Reynolds rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Now batting,
Chris Withrow enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
now pitching for the Royals.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Withrow.
So coming to the plate, David Dahl. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Moustakas is there, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Will Myers. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Right fielder, Will.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Arenado is there for it. 1 out. Into the box, Brandon Moss. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Story scoops it up onto first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting,
Now to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here. 10 performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player.